What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the American Farmer YouTube channel. It has been a minute, but got a pretty good project coming over the next week, and that is going to be this thing. Yep, we are taking it back apart because, well, that's leaking. I've just noticed that, and it's varnished all to heck and back, which is awesome because this thing's been sitting for about a year. But this engine's got to come out of here and get a full, like, dingle ball rebuild on it, because there is a naka somewhere in here, and I'm thinking, I know it's either rod bearing or wrist pin. If it's wrist pin, well, if it's rod bearing, that's the best case scenario, because that means we can just new bearings, new seals, all that, throw her back in and call it good enough. But if it's the small end of the rod, then we're into getting whole new piston assemblies, with new rods, new bearings, new pistons, new rings, everything. So we're gonna have to do new rings anyway, but I'm hoping we can get away with just doing the low end, with just doing the bottom end bearings, and get this thing back in the field, because right now it at a hot idle it makes only about 3 pounds of oil pressure, but it's not good at the same time. So basically what we're going to be doing today is cleaning up this mess over here to make room for all the parts that are going to be coming off this thing. So we got to clear all this old stuff. These are still old parts from when we first built the tractor. So we got to move all this probably down there out of the way, and so we can have room to put all of the bolts and stuff that's going to be coming off of this tractor back over here. Oh yeah, that's the task you're going to see coming up. I'm probably going to time lapse it, or not, because I'll probably be time lapsing more, taking this thing apart this afternoon. But it is hot. It's going to be about 91, and just the humidity is off the charts as well. So walk outside, you start sweating. I'm not even doing anything, I'm sweating. So it should be a great day overall. So anyway, tune back in when we get all that stuff organized. Alright, so check this out. So I just started moving stuff around in here. Check out this huge, amazing snake skin, dude. All the way back here, and it just keeps going. It's back there. It's probably spanning the length of this shelf. I'll give you more on that when I get this thing out here. But holy crap. Massive. Yeah, dude, he's in prime position to scare the crap out of my dad when he gets back. So, but the tape measure actually measured this boy at 6 foot plus, dude. That's a big snake. Well, at least he's out here getting rid of the dang field mice, which is always a plus. So, yeah, just still working on getting all this stuff cleaned up. We're making some progress here. Got this top tray pretty well cleaned up, and we'll keep plugging away. Alrighty, day one went pretty good. I'm gonna shut off the music so I don't get copyright claimed. But yeah, so day one went pretty freaking good, as you can see. We got all the sheet metal off this thing. We got the gas tank sort of removed. We had to we had to unbolt the whole column section and move it all over because we had to get this cap off. This is the first time I've ever seen in here, and if you can see, that rear main has destroyed this clutch with oil. So we might be able to take it out and dry it up with brake clean, but I think we are just going to need to get a new clutch. But you can see how long that rear main's been leaking. It's just sort of, this is all supposed to be dry. And it is no longer dry. So, but yeah, anyway, the engine is ready to come out. Motor mount bolts are here. I think we're going to tackle removing it tomorrow because we need to do a little bit of research on how this thing goes together and whether or not we can get it on an engine stand, because that is going to be a big deal. But I'm pretty sure we can, because I'm pretty sure this block bolts to this block plate and it's not just one piece. I know it's not one piece. I'm pretty sure we can unbolt this block and get it on that beef of an engine stand that I have. And so, yeah, this is a B4 153 4-cylinder overhead valve gasoline power plant. Pumps out 31.5 horsepower. Freaking mint. But yeah, so yeah, pretty much we're going to, I already said the reason I'm taking this thing apart earlier in this video. So, but yeah, this is really easy. This only took like 3 hours to get to this point. We got all the sheet metal off and a lot of the bolts and everything we were just leaving in the block and whatnot. But yeah, so this is going rather smoothly so far. So yeah, this is the cap piece that we took off. This is what's covering that clutch housing. It's only held on by 4 bolts. So yeah, this all went really well actually. I'm actually really surprised it went this good so far. So anyway, that's probably about going to do it for this video. I'm going to be doing a little bit of research and maybe update you on how we're going to get this thing out of here. I'm going to go flip through the shop manual and whatnot. So anyway, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, because there will be a whole series on this week, because I'm wanting to get the engine out, tore down, and figure out what we're going to need to get to fix it right. I'm not going to cut corners on this one, because we kind of did when we put it back together. We didn't use new bearings or anything. We just sort of pulled it out, fixed the cylinder that was rusted in there, and then just slapped it back together with new rings. And that sort of bit us, because now we're having to pull it all apart again and rebuild it again. But this time it's going to be done right and hopefully leak free, because we have new mains and everything. We have new main seals and all that goodness. So this should go back together and be a solid, good running tractor that I can use to pull the hay rake and maybe run the baler in the future. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. I will maybe update you a little later, and I will catch you in the next one.